Want to double your squash harvest and keep pests away? These companion plants are game changers. Today, I'm revealing 10 plants that will transform your garden. We're talking bigger squash, fewer bugs, and healthier soil, all by planting a few strategic companions. Most gardeners miss these simple tricks, but I've tested them and the results are wild. You'll see how some plants act as decoys, others feed your squash, and a few even make your harvest taste better. Stick around for the last plant. It's the ultimate secret weapon. If you only plant one companion this year, make it that one. Let's dive in. Number 10 on our list is nasturtiums, a true garden multitasker that deserves a spot in every vegetable patch. These vibrant, cheerful flowers are more than just pretty faces. They're absolute pest magnets. Aphids, squash bugs, and even whiteflies are irresistibly drawn to nasturtiums, which means they'll leave your precious squash and other veggies alone. This clever strategy is called trap cropping. By planting nasturtiums near your squash, you create a natural barrier that lures pests away from your main crops so you can skip the harsh chemical sprays and let nature do the work. Even better, nasturtiums attract helpful insects like ladybugs and hoverflies. These garden allies feast on the very pests that threaten your vegetables, creating a healthy, balanced ecosystem right in your backyard. And here's a bonus. Nasturtium flowers and leaves are completely edible. Their bright petals and tender leaves have a peppery, slightly spicy flavor that adds a gourmet touch to salads, sandwiches, and even homemade pestos. With nasturtiums, you get natural pest control, beautiful blooms, and fresh, flavorful food, all from one easy-to-grow plant. Planting them couldn't be simpler. Just scatter the seeds around your squash in spring, cover lightly with soil, and water. Nasturtiums are hardy and practically grow themselves, thriving in poor soil and needing little care. As they grow, nasturtiums form a lush, living border that protects your crops and adds a splash of color to your garden beds. They also attract bees and other pollinators, boosting your garden's productivity and supporting a healthy environment for all your plants. If you're not planting nasturtiums, you're missing out on one of the easiest and most rewarding garden hacks out there. Protect your squash, attract pollinators, and enjoy a delicious harvest, all with one beautiful plant. Nasturtiums truly are a win-win-win for any gardener. Give them a try this season and see the difference for yourself. Number 9 is marigolds. These aren't just pretty, they're root-level defenders. Marigolds release a chemical that kills nematodes, microscopic worms that attack squash roots. Their scent also repels pests like squash bugs and beetles. Plant French marigolds between your squash for the best protection. They're easy to grow, bloom all summer, and create a pest-proof barrier above and below ground. Marigolds are your garden's secret service. Tough, reliable, and beautiful. No sprays needed, just plant and let them work. For healthy roots and fewer pests, marigolds are a must. Add them to your squash patch for nonstop protection. Number 8 is beans. Beans are natural nitrogen fixers, feeding your squash for free. Their roots host bacteria that pull nitrogen from the air and enrich the soil. Plant beans next to squash, and you'll see greener leaves and bigger harvests. No extra fertilizer needed. The squash shades the soil, helping beans thrive, while beans boost soil nutrients. It's a perfect partnership. Less fertilizer, fewer weeds, and healthier plants. Use bush beans around the base or pole beans on a trellis. This classic combo is easy and effective. Boost your squash and cut your fertilizer bill. Just add beans. It's one of the oldest tricks in the gardening book. Number 7 is corn, the living trellis. Corn is more than just a staple food. It's a natural pillar in the garden, offering support and structure for other plants to thrive. When you plant corn, beans, and squash together, you're recreating the legendary Three Sisters, an ingenious system developed by indigenous peoples that stood the test of time. Corn's tall, sturdy stalks act as a living trellis for climbing beans, allowing them to reach for the sun while saving precious garden space and adding vertical interest. Meanwhile, squash sprawls across the ground, its broad leaves acting as living mulch. This dense cover shades the soil, suppresses weeds, and helps conserve moisture, creating a healthier environment for all three crops. The prickly texture of squash leaves even helps deter pests like raccoons and other small animals, offering natural protection for your harvest. Each plant brings something unique. Corn provides height and support. Beans fix nitrogen in the soil to feed their companions, and squash covers the ground, locking in moisture and keeping weeds at bay. For best results, plant corn first. Once it's about a foot tall, add beans and squash around the base. This timing ensures the corn is strong enough to support the climbing beans. This ancient companion planting system creates a self-sustaining ecosystem where each plant helps the others flourish, reducing the need for extra fertilizers or pesticides. The result? More food, less work, and a garden that practically takes care of itself, rewarding you with a bountiful, diverse harvest. The Three Sisters method is a proven, powerful way to maximize your garden's productivity and resilience, season after season. Try this time-honored technique and discover a harvest that's truly greater than the sum of its parts, nature's teamwork at its finest. Corn isn't just a crop, it's the backbone of a thriving garden guild, supporting a living community right in your backyard. Number 6 is radishes, the ultimate decoy. Radishes lure squash vine borers and flea beetles away from your squash. Plant a ring of radishes around your squash. Pests attack them first, sparing your main crop. Radishes grow fast, so you can harvest them before pests do real damage. Their roots also break up compacted soil, helping squash roots grow deeper. It's pest protection and soil improvement in one. Cheap, easy, and effective. Radishes are a 2-for-1 deal. Sacrifice a few radishes, save your squash. Don't underestimate this humble root. Number 5 is Barrage, the pollinator magnet. Its blue flowers attract bees, ensuring your squash gets pollinated and sets fruit. Barrage is a dynamic accumulator, mining calcium and potassium from deep soil and enriching the topsoil as it decomposes. These minerals boost squash flavor and storage quality. Barrage also deters some pests and is edible. Leaves taste like cucumber, flowers make beautiful garnishes. Plant Barrage for more pollinators, tastier squash, and a bonus edible crop. It's a workhorse in any garden. Barrage improves soil, attracts bees, and makes your harvest better. Add it to your patch for a real upgrade. You'll notice the difference. Number 4 is peas, another nitrogen fixer. Peas grow early in cool weather, enriching soil before squash is even planted. By the time squash goes in, the soil is loaded with natural nitrogen. After harvest, pea vines can be left as mulch, feeding and protecting the soil. Peas grow vertically, squash spreads out, no competition for space. You get 2 harvests from one bed and healthier squash. Plant peas for a head start and a nutrient boost. It's efficient, productive, and easy. Peas set your squash up for success. Number 3 is dill, the good bug hotel. Dill's umbrella-shaped flowers attract lacewings, ladybugs, hoverflies, and parasitic wasps, natural enemies of squash pests. These beneficial insects stick around, keeping pest populations down all season. Dill's scent also confuses pests, adding another layer of defense. Plus, you get fresh dill for cooking and pickling. Plant dill near your squash for non-stop pest control and a tasty herb. It's low effort, high reward. Let nature do the work. Dill brings in the good bugs. Your squash will thank you. Number 2 is the sunflower, the gentle giant. Sunflowers provide natural trellises for vining squash and shade to protect plants from harsh sun. Their massive flower heads attract a swarm of pollinators, boosting fruit set for your squash. Deep roots break up compacted soil, improving drainage for squash roots. After blooming, sunflower stalks make great compost material, and you get delicious seeds as a bonus. Sunflowers are multi-purpose trellis, shade, pollinator magnet, soil improver, and food crop. Add them to your patch for a thriving, beautiful garden. They're as useful as they are stunning. Sunflowers elevate your squash game. When it comes to growing healthy, thriving squash, choosing the right companion plant can make all the difference. The number 1 companion for squash is oregano. Oregano's strong, unmistakable aroma acts as a natural shield, repelling squash bugs and a variety of other common garden pests. Its scent creates a fragrant barrier that helps keep your squash safe from harm. By planting oregano as a ground cover around your squash, you're setting up an all-natural pest control system that works around the clock, without the need for chemicals or sprays. Oregano also acts as a living mulch. Its dense growth suppresses weeds, keeping your garden beds tidy and reducing competition for nutrients. Plus, it helps conserve soil moisture, so your squash stays hydrated even during hot spells. But that's not all. Oregano's tiny flowers attract beneficial insects like hoverflies and lacewings, which are natural predators of aphids and other pests that threaten your crops. In this way, oregano plays both offense and defense in your garden, repelling the bad bugs while inviting the good ones to help keep your plants healthy. And let's not forget the kitchen benefits. With oregano growing in your garden, you'll always have a fresh, aromatic herb on hand to elevate your favorite dishes. Oregano is essential for Italian, Greek, and Mexican cuisine, adding bold flavor to everything from pizza and pasta to salads and tacos. With oregano, you get it all: pest control, weed suppression, water conservation, and a delicious culinary herb, all in one easy-to-grow plant. If you're planning to add just one companion plant to your squash patch this year, make it oregano. It's a simple step that pays off in so many ways. Oregano is truly the ultimate secret weapon for a healthy, productive squash patch, helping your garden flourish naturally. It's easy to grow, incredibly tough, and endlessly useful, perfect for gardeners of all skill levels. Don't miss out on the many benefits. Add oregano to your garden this season and see the difference for yourself. Your squash and your taste buds will thank you for it season after season. There you have it, 10 game-changing plants to supercharge your squash harvest. From pest decoys to pollinator magnets and nitrogen fixers, these companions create a thriving, self-sustaining garden. Which one are you most excited to try? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe for more gardening tips and challenges. We post new videos every week. Don't miss out. Thanks for watching and happy gardening.